10 Things You Didn't Know About Melania Trump. Recognized for her grace, composed demeanor, and enigmatic aura, Melania Trump has made a lasting impression on the American political stage. Besides her prominent position as the First Lady, Melania's existence is woven with a multitude of captivating intricacies, some of which have largely evaded public examination. In the following content, we will uncover 10 lesser-known aspects of Melania Trump's life. Hillary Clinton went to Melania Trump's wedding and she and Donald slept on separate floors. Melania Trump's journey into the world of politics and public life began with her marriage to Donald Trump in 2005. At that time, Melania became the third wife of the real estate mogul and future president of the United States. Donald Trump had previously been married to Ivanka Trump from 1977 to 1992 and later to Marla Maples from 1993 to 1999. Melania's marriage to Donald Trump marked a significant chapter in her life, propelling her into the spotlight as the wife of a prominent businessman and television personality. The wedding between Melania and Donald was a lavish affair held at Donald's Palm Beach estate in Florida. Hillary Clinton attended Melania Trump's wedding in 2005, which took place at Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in Palm Beach, Florida. The wedding was a grand and extravagant affair, with approximately 350 guests in attendance. Melania Trump, the bride, made headlines with her stunning wedding attire. She wore a breathtaking $100,000 Christian Dior dress, adorned with 1,500 crystals. The creation of this gown was a labor-intensive process, taking an impressive 550 hours to make. Melania's wedding ring was equally remarkable, featuring a 12-carat emerald-cut graph diamond ring valued at $1.5 million. The bridal party included Melania's sister Ines, who served as the maid of honor, and Donald Trump's two sons, Donald Jr. and Eric, who took on the roles of best men. Among the distinguished guests at the wedding were notable figures like Heidi Klum, Barbara Walters, and Simon Cowell. The lavish celebration featured indulgent delicacies, such as caviar and Cristal champagne, enjoyed in the opulent surroundings of the Mar-a-Lago estate. The crowning culinary masterpiece of the event was a towering 7-tier Grand Marnier wedding cake weighing over 200 pounds, as reported by The Hollywood Reporter. However, according to insights from the book Free, Melania, penned by author Kate Bennett, a notable aspect of the relationship between President Donald Trump and his wife Melania was their unconventional sleeping arrangements in the White House. The book revealed that the couple not only slept in separate rooms, but also occupied different floors of the presidential residence. In this unique arrangement, Melania Trump had her own bedroom on the third floor of the executive residence. Interestingly, this was the same bedroom that had previously been used by Michelle Obama's mother during her time as First Lady. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump had his master bedroom on the first floor of the White House. His bedroom offered views of the Rose Garden and the Oval Office. These separate sleeping quarters raised eyebrows and generated significant interest. However, a representative for Melania Trump vehemently denied the claim of separate bedrooms, stating that the book relied on unnamed and fictional sources. Mary Jordan, the author of another biography about Melania Trump titled The Art of Her Deal, The Untold Story of Melania Trump, noted that she was not aware of any other couple, especially in the context of the White House, who spent as much time apart as the Trumps did. However, she also mentioned that despite their unique arrangement, it seemed that Melania and Donald Trump were content with the separation and were comfortable with this unconventional aspect of their relationship. The revelation of the separate sleeping arrangements added another layer of intrigue to the complex dynamics of the Trumps' marriage, further contributing to the public's curiosity about their relationship during their time in the White House. She's a jewelry designer and she has a caviar skincare line. In 2010, Melania Trump, already known for her background as a model and her sense of fashion, embarked on a business venture by partnering with QVC to launch her own line of fashion jewelry and watches. This endeavor allowed her to leverage her expertise and style sense to create a line of accessories that resonated with her personal aesthetic. One standout feature of Melania's fashion jewelry line was the inclusion of a replica of her own remarkable 15-carat engagement ring. This replica engagement ring was a nod to her high-profile marriage to Donald Trump, and its inclusion in her collection was a natural choice given the public's fascination with her marriage and personal life. The partnership with QVC provided Melania with a platform to reach a wide audience and share her fashion sensibilities with consumers. It allowed her to translate her passion for design and style into a business opportunity. Melania's foray into the world of fashion jewelry and watches added a new dimension to her public image and further established her as a figure with a keen eye for fashion and design. Melania Trump, the former First Lady of the United States, is not only recognized for her role in the political arena, but also for her involvement in the world of beauty and cosmetics. Her venture into the beauty industry reflected her commitment to maintaining a polished appearance and her interest in high-end skincare products. One notable aspect of Melania's beauty regimen was her dedication to achieving flawless skin. Her radiant complexion and seemingly flawless skin often drew attention and admiration. This commitment to maintaining a flawless appearance contributed to her image as a style icon and symbol of luxury. One of the intriguing elements of Melania's skincare routine was her use of caviar-based cosmetics. Caviar, a delicacy associated with luxury and opulence, was a key ingredient in her skincare products. Melania's cosmetics line claimed to use caviar imported from a farm in France, further enhancing the sense of extravagance and exclusivity associated with her beauty regimen. She was the second foreign-born First Lady, and she speaks 5 languages. Melania Trump, born in 1970, holds a unique position in American history as the first First Lady to be born in a communist country and only the second to originate from a foreign nation. She was born in what was Yugoslavia, in an area that is now a part of Slovenia. This background gives her a distinctive and international perspective. The distinction of being the first foreign-born First Lady belongs to Louisa Adams. She was the wife of John Quincy Adams, who served as the 6th President of the United States from 1825 to 1829. Louisa Adams was born in London, marking her as the inaugural First Lady to come from overseas. Melania Trump also stands out for her physical stature, as she towers above most of her predecessors and the average woman. Standing at 5 feet 11 inches, 180 meters, her height is a distinguishing characteristic. Only 2 other First Ladies, Michelle Obama and Eleanor Roosevelt, share her impressive height, making the 3 of them the tallest First Ladies in American history. Melania's unique background and physical attributes contribute to her distinct role in the annals of First Ladies in the United States. Beside, her multilingual skills were a notable aspect of her identity. Melania is a native speaker of Slovenian, her mother tongue, which reflects her Slovenian roots. In addition to Slovenian, Melania Trump is proficient in 4 other languages. She is fluent in English, which became her primary language after her marriage to Donald Trump and her move to the United States. This fluency was an asset during her time as First Lady, allowing her to communicate effectively with the American public. Furthermore, Melania is well-versed in French, a language often associated with diplomacy and international relations. Her ability to converse in French enabled her to engage in diplomatic interactions and cultural exchanges during her tenure as First Lady. Melania also possesses proficiency in Serbian, a language spoken in the Balkan region, which further reflects her ties to the southeastern European heritage. Additionally, she is skilled in German, a language widely spoken in Europe, contributing to her versatility in navigating international engagements. While Melania Trump did not have prior experience in public service before becoming First Lady, her multilingual abilities positioned her to play a role on the diplomatic front. Her language skills allowed her to engage with foreign dignitaries, represent the United States on the global stage, and contribute to the administration's international relations efforts. She has a secret half-brother. Melania Trump's family history includes a notable revelation about her father, Viktor Knaves. Described as a traditional and hard-working man, Viktor Knaves had fathered a secret son before marrying Melania's mother, Amalia Knaves. This revelation added an intriguing layer to Melania's family background. Initially, when reports about her father's secret son emerged, Melania Trump denied their veracity. However, the situation took a turn when she was confronted with court documents that seemingly confirmed the existence of her half-brother. Melania then clarified her stance, explaining that she had misunderstood the question and had been aware of her half-brother's existence for years. This revelation about Melania's family history provided a glimpse into her personal life and the complexities within her family. It showcased her ability to navigate and address sensitive matters in the public eye and shed light on the intricacies of her family dynamics. She is the only First Lady to have posed nude. Before her marriage to Donald Trump in 2005, Melania Trump, then known as Melania Knaus, had a modeling career that included a few noteworthy and unconventional moments. One such moment occurred 3 years before she met Trump, when she posed nude for a French men's magazine. The photo set, considered by some as a bombshell, was obtained by the New York Post and depicted Melania lying naked in a bed alongside Scandinavian model Emma Eriksson. The photographer responsible for the images, Jarl Al de Basseville, defended them as beauty and not porn. He also mentioned his personal affinity for photographing women together due to his previous experiences with ménage à trois situations. This particular episode in Melania's modeling career garnered attention and discussion in the media. In another modeling gig, dating back to 1993, Melania appeared in a low-budget Slovenian fashion advertisement. The unique twist in this footage, uncovered by Univision in 2016, was that she portrayed herself being sworn in as the President of the United States. The advertisement showcased Melania leaving an airplane, taking the oath of office, and endorsing an immigration decree. This portrayal was intriguing because it hinted at a political theme, one that her future husband, Donald Trump, would later become known for. It added an interesting dimension to Melania's modeling history, particularly given her eventual role as the First Lady of the United States. Melania Trump, like Donald Trump, obsessively read her own press. Melania Trump, the former First Lady of the United States, often presented a public image that appeared aloof and inscrutable, with a stoic and occasionally unsmiling demeanor. Her public persona left many with the impression that she was indifferent to, or simply uninterested in, the opinions and perceptions of the American public and the media. However, according to Stephanie Grisham, who served as her spokeswoman, this outward perception did not align with Melania's private habits and thoughts. Melania Trump had a meticulous and consistent interest in monitoring media coverage and public commentary about her. Grisham described Melania's approach to media scrutiny as akin to that of an expert architect meticulously examining blueprints. She paid unwavering attention to every detail and didn't overlook a single aspect of her media coverage. Melania was deeply engaged with her own public image and closely followed news articles, reports, and comments related to her. To stay informed, she even had Google Alerts set up to notify her about any mentions of her name in the media. This thorough monitoring allowed her to stay well informed about the public discourse surrounding her and her family. As Melania Trump's spokeswoman, Stephanie Grisham was a key point of contact for the First Lady in navigating her interactions with the media. Grisham received numerous text messages from Melania on a daily basis, many of which were related to how best to respond, or more accurately, how not to respond, to the intense scrutiny of the global news media. Melania's commitment to staying informed about public perception, despite her seemingly detached public persona, provided an intriguing and multifaceted dimension to her role as First Lady. Melania Trump and the jacket. One of the most notable incidents during Melania Trump's tenure as First Lady was the controversy surrounding the jacket she wore to visit an immigrant intake center in Texas. In Stephanie Grisham's book, an entire chapter is dedicated to unraveling the mystery behind this infamous green garment that bore the words, "I really don't care. Do you?" Grisham admits that she, like everyone else, was in the dark about why Melania Trump chose to wear this particular jacket on her trip to and from Texas. The author doesn't provide a definitive explanation for Melania's decision, but expresses her belief that Melania may not have fully comprehended or cared about the significant criticism she would face for wearing such a glaringly insensitive message while visiting an immigration center, especially during a time when the nation was deeply concerned about immigration issues. As the controversy erupted and images of Melania in the jacket reached the media while she was flying back to Washington from Texas, Grisham describes a conversation in which Melania suggested putting a circle with a line through it over the "don't" part of the message, effectively transforming it into "I really do care." The plan would be to claim that the press had misinterpreted the message. However, Grisham advised against this idea. Upon their return to the White House, the negative press attention persisted, and President Donald Trump was apparently displeased. Grisham recalls being called into the president's private dining room in the West Wing, where he expressed his annoyance by asking, "What the hell were you thinking?" To her surprise, Melania Trump sat down beside him, still wearing the contentious jacket, and smiled. The episode of the jacket became a symbol of public scrutiny and controversy during Melania's time as First Lady. It highlighted the complexities of her public image and her relationship with the media and her husband, adding to the intrigue surrounding her role and actions during her tenure in the White House. Her ex-lawyer is to become president of Slovenia. In a surprising turn of events, Melania Trump's former lawyer, Natasha Pirk-Musar, achieved a significant milestone by becoming the first female president of Slovenia. This victory came as she triumphed over a conservative party led by a pro-Trump populist, Andrzej Logar, who was the former right-wing foreign minister of Slovenia. Natasha Pirk-Musar's election marked a historic moment in Slovenian politics. Natasha Pirk-Musar's connection to Melania Trump dates back to her legal work, where she was hired to prevent companies in her home country from profiting from Melania's name and likeness. These unauthorized products ranged from honey jars, cakes decorated with golden dust, high-heel shoes, an underwear line, a type of salad, and even a big Christmas tree in the Capitol, as reported by the Associated Press. Her legal efforts were aimed at safeguarding Melania's image and branding. The election results, based on preliminary data, indicated that Natasha Pirk-Musar, running as an independent candidate with the support of the center-left and liberals, had emerged victorious. Her win was significant not only because she was the first female president of Slovenia, but also due to her success in a political landscape that had been dominated by right-wing figures. It's worth noting that Andrzej Logar, the candidate she defeated, was associated with the Slovenian Democratic Party, led by former Prime Minister Janez Janša. Janša had gained international attention for his support of Donald Trump and his early endorsement of Trump's false claim of victory in the 2020 U.S. presidential elections. Natasha Pirk-Musar's election to the presidency marked a unique chapter in her career, transitioning from her legal work related to Melania Trump to becoming a prominent political figure in her home country, Slovenia. Melania Trump called Ivanka Trump the princess. The relationship between Melania Trump and Ivanka Trump, two of the most influential women in the life of former President Donald Trump, was marked by tensions and strained dynamics, according to Stephanie Grisham's book. Behind the scenes, away from public view, Melania and Ivanka's relationship was fraught with discord, largely stemming from Ivanka's desire for the spotlight during public events and foreign trips. Grisham, in her book, revealed that Melania had a nickname for Ivanka, which she shared with her, the princess. Interestingly, Grisham also disclosed a nickname used by White House staffers for Ivanka Trump and her husband, Jared Kushner, which was the interns. The tensions between Melania and Ivanka often escalated during foreign trips, as Melania was known for her commitment to adhering to protocol and respecting traditions in each country they visited. These protocols were typically reserved exclusively for a president and the first spouse, not for a president's daughter and her husband. One notable instance of friction was during the Trumps' visit to Buckingham Palace to meet the Queen of England. When Ivanka Trump sought to play a prominent role in the visit, Melania took a firm stand. Melania insisted that Ivanka and Jared not take the spotlight reserved for the president and the first spouse. Instead, Ivanka and Jared were photographed, observing the proceedings from within Buckingham Palace, while Melania Trump engaged with the Queen and Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, as they laughed and held court. This behind-the-scenes tension between Melania and Ivanka shed light on the complex dynamics within the Trump family and their roles in the administration, offering a glimpse into the intricate relationships that unfolded during their time in the White House. Melania Trump was mad about the alleged affairs that ruptured the news cycle. During her time as First Lady, Melania Trump found herself in the midst of a high-profile scandal involving accusations of infidelity by her husband, Donald Trump, with porn actress Stormy Daniels and former Playboy model Karen McDougal. While the White House never officially confirmed Melania's reasons for certain actions, Stephanie Grisham's book provided insights into Melania's emotional state and her reactions to these allegations. According to Grisham, Melania was indeed upset about the allegations surrounding her husband's behavior. This anger motivated her to take public actions that distanced her from Donald Trump. Melania was determined not to be perceived as a political spouse trying to shield her husband from negative headlines, as was the case with Hillary Clinton during the Monica Lewinsky scandal. Instead, Melania wanted to assert her independence and send a message of her own. One notable instance was when Melania Trump requested to take a separate motorcade from her husband to the 2018 State of the Union address and to Joint Base Andrews for a trip. Grisham recalled Melania telling her that she did not want to be seen as like Hillary Clinton, alluding to the image of Hillary Clinton walking hand in hand with her husband after the Monica Lewinsky scandal. Melania's decision to travel separately from her husband was a deliberate move to assert her independence and make a statement. Melania's assertiveness extended to other aspects of her public appearances. She even had Grisham and another staffer search for a good-looking military aide to accompany her to the State of the Union, ostensibly citing concerns about slippery floors. However, Grisham suspected that Melania's true intention was to be seen with a handsome, uniformed young man, which she believed would irk her husband. These revelations shed light on Melania Trump's response to the tumultuous moments during her time as First Lady, showcasing her determination to maintain her own image and assert her independence within the public eye, despite the controversies surrounding her husband. What do you think about the little-known things about Melania Trump? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this, and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.